Hi, this is Dr. Deborah from TopWorkoutSecrets.com and GreenSmoothieFitness.com, and I'm here this morning getting ready to have morning smoothie. And this one is really simple. It's called Morning Sunshine Smoothie, and it consists of oranges, lemon, and greens. And I used the recipe I have written down says three oranges. This time I grabbed 4 because they're small. They're not. This particular variety is smaller, not as juicy as the nice big navel oranges. These are Valencias, and so I have some organic oranges, and then I have a lemon. So again, lots of vitamin C, lots of zing. It'll wake you up in the morning. And then I have some spinach, and I have my last leaf of red chard. And you can use whatever greens you want. Spinach tends to be a mainstay. It's nice, it's mild. Chard can be a little bit strong and bitter, so if you're not used to it, you might want to use something else like kale, which isn't quite so strong. Or you could just do the spinach. I try to get a variety of greens in. A lot of the stuff I never ate before doing the smoothies. I probably still wouldn't eat the chard or the kale unless on some rare occasion I went to somebody else's house and they served it. But in the smoothies I get this great variety of greens, lots of minerals. There's protein, amino acids in the greens, and just lots of great minerals involved. And even in the spinach, there's vitamin E. So right now we have, my workout partner Siobhan is expecting puppies, so I've had to look into what I can do to give her a little extra boost. And spinach is one of the things that has vitamin E in it to help her out. So, so she gets her own smoothie. And so, just gonna peel the oranges. You don't have to worry about seeds. The seeds will get ground up. So those peeled. And I'm using a Vitamix, but you can use, I've been at other people's houses where they just had regular blenders, worked just fine. I had to do smaller quantities at a time. I couldn't just throw everything in at once, but it worked just fine. Didn't have any problems. Just had to figure out what setting worked best because they had a lot of options on their blender. But it doesn't, you don't have to go out and buy an expensive blender just to make green smoothies. You can just use a $30 Oster blender and be just fine. So a lot of people act like you have to have special equipment to do this, but you don't. So this is, I don't drink coffee or things with caffeine in it, so this is my morning wake up drink. And you'll find that if you're new to green smoothies, they're very filling. It's one thing, you don't feel deprived, you don't feel hungry. Sometimes I can't even finish the whole thing. I'll save some of it back for later in the morning or for lunch. So, and nothing fancy, you know, this is no magic potions or anything like that. If you want, there's things that you can add to them if you're so inclined. Sometimes with the oranges, I actually add some dulse. You know, sometimes the salty flavor of dulse is, just adds a little bit to it. And you know, you can add some coconut oil. If you want it thicker, you can add chia seeds. You can do ice cubes. I tend to not like mine particularly cold, so I usually just add water or warm water, even sometimes. it's just a personal preference. And there are times where I put everything in this blender at one time, and very lately I've been doing where I put the fruit in, get that ground up first, and whatever way you do it, you want to put your juicy ingredients in first. It'll blend a lot easier that way. And so here comes the lemon. Just going to peel it. Again, I'm not going to worry about seeds. If I see some really big ones sitting right where I can grab them with the lemon, I will. But it just all gets ground up, and there's good things in the seeds as well. There's a couple seeds right there. I'll just knock those out. The rest in. And add, got about a cup of water here. You can, again, how much water you add is personal preference and how thick you like your smoothie. I tend to like mine thick. Rainbow chards. This is the last, so it's red. And big handful of spinach. If I'm doing spinach by itself, I'll do probably three handfuls. And then crank it up. Makes a lot. This is a huge glass, and then only half of it fit in there. So there you go. It's nice, pretty green smoothie. You can kind of smell the chard. A lot of times, you can smell the greens. I don't really taste them. If you have a problem with it being a little bit too strong, you just start out with the amount of greens you can tolerate, and especially spinach tending to be mild. You can probably tolerate a lot of that. And kind of do 60% fruit, 40% greens to start with, and then you try to get that flip-flopped if you can. But we'll see how this one is to your health. It's good. That's really good. All right, so there you have your morning sunshine smoothie. Hope you enjoy the recipe.